Janice along with you on BBC Radio Wales until 10 o'clock, and I'm delighted to say that my guest is somebody I love, husband loves, my dad loves as well, and it is the fabulous Amy Macdonald. How are you, Amy?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Jolly good. How's your husband? Is he miffed? He's got to get off Netflix.
He was playing his PlayStation. He's absolutely raging.
Oh, please apologise. Tell him I'm really, really sorry. It's good to talk to you again, because the first time I met you was, gosh, it's 13 years ago. And we met in Birmingham. You did a session for me, and you were fledgling then, but such a star.
I do remember that, actually, because like you said, it was very early in my career, and I remember thinking that it was very weird that I was up at midnight doing a session on the radio.
And you've come a long way since then. You've done phenomenally well. I mean, the amount of records you've sold globally is unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I never expected any of it. I was just thrilled to be able to put my record out, and I never really thought that much would happen. So it's been an amazing 13 years.
It's been fantastic. But you see, I do think you've got a particular voice. It's an unusual voice. And the second you hear an Amy Macdonald record, you know it's Amy Macdonald.
Yeah, it's definitely distinctive. I think people either love it or they don't. Thankfully, there seems to be a few that do love it.
Well, it strikes me you seem to be able to, I don't know, you've got these two voices within one where you can harmonise with yourself almost.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where my voice came from. I just kind of open my mouth and that's what comes out, and I'm very grateful for it.
And also the new album, which you're saying to people, I want this to be a comfort to people. What do you mean by that? Is it because of this year?
I think even without this year, I always found that music can be a great healer for people.
Yes.
You can listen to music and escape, essentially. And I think this year that's obviously become even more pertinent, because we all need that escape, and we all need something to help get us through.
And how's it been living just outside of Glasgow?
Yeah, it's been fine. I can't complain. It's obviously not been an enjoyable year, and we've all had our ups and downs, but I'm healthy with a roof over my head, so I can't really moan about it too much.
No, it's because nobody knows what the rules are. Once again, today we're hearing, places are going into tier 3, some might be coming down to tier 1. Everybody's totally confused whether they can go home for Christmas. It's all very difficult for people, isn't it?
It is. It's been hard enough this year, but it just feels like the guidance has been all over the place all the time, and it's impossible for people to just try and do the right thing sometimes.
How is it for your husband? Because he's a footballer. How's he coping?
He's fine. He's been very lucky that they were allowed to get back to training quite early on, do the testing and all of that. So I think being able to get out of the house and do his normal job has kind of kept him quite sane.
As long as he can get home and play on the PlayStation.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
Well, the album is The Human Demands, and the first track that you've done in lockdown is Fire. This is Amy Macdonald.